said, did, or thought. So, now that you have this, you need to think of a character trait. Okay, so I smell eggs frying. You're right, Grandpa did say that. So, I smell eggs frying. You need to finish that sentence. And so that's something he said, did, or thought. Said, okay? And so what is a good word we could use to describe what Grandpa said? Okay, so what part of the sentence are you using that helps you find the evidence? And you can just start it with that. You don't need to write all of that to save time. Just whatever helps you define his character trait. Curious? Okay. Okay, so what's a word that you could use that would explain that he likes music? Okay, if someone likes music, they are a fan of music. Okay, well, what's one word we could use to explain that he likes music? If someone can sing or play an instrument, they are a musician or famous. Or what about musical? If you're a musical person, could you be a musical person?
Musician.
Is that a person or something you can use to describe someone? Okay, so what's another playful? I like that. Well, I like that, Kai. Okay, Brooklyn, have you guys thought of more? So you guys should be wrapping up about now so we can share character traits everyone found. Everyone about done? One more minute, okay? So I want you guys to wrap up what you have. You can pick to share. Brooklyn, you want to think of the one you want to share? You and Ashley, think together the one you want to share. Emergency? Okay, hurry. That's fine, just leave it there. Hello? Can you hear me? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on top?
That means stop.
Okay. I want you guys to raise your hand if you and your partner have some evidence from the story that you want to share with a character trait. And you're going to use the microphone to tell the class so everyone can hear you. If you don't want to share, I can call on you still. All right, Brooklyn's first, Brooklyn and Ashley. So everyone, their eyes should be on Brooklyn and they should be listening. Ella Grace. Eyes on Brooklyn. Yes. Okay, Brooklyn, go ahead. Which one do you want to use? You're going to tell us exactly what the evidence is from the story that you're using.
Number 2, Grandpa's plate is a clock.
So Grandpa's plate is a clock. Okay, and is that something you said, did, or thought? Thought, okay. Because is that Grandpa thinking or is that John thinking? Because isn't that John who said that? Grandpa's plate is a clock?
I think it was Nana.
Okay, so why don't you use one that was, well, I guess that's talking about Grandpa, so that's something you thought, and then what's a character trait you use? And why descriptive?
Because
Talk to the microphone.
when he said 2 eggs at 9 o'clock and toast at 2 o'clock, and a dollop of jam at 6 o'clock.
Okay, so that's descriptive because he's using a clock to find where his food is on his plate. Okay. Who wants to go next? Kenneth? And Emily? Alright, read your evidence so we know which quote you're talking about. Excuse me, I'm sorry. There are some classmates that are not being very polite. Everyone's eyes and ears should be on Kenneth. Bella Grace? Alright, sorry Kenneth, go ahead.
Will you play with me?
Will you play with me, John? Okay, and is that something he said, did, or thought? Said. Okay, and what character trait did you guys decide? Speak to the microphone.
He is telling.
He's telling. So, can a person be telling? No. So what do you think's another word we could use to describe Grandpa when he says, "Will you play with me, John?" Kai, I think you had a good character trait that you came up with that I think would go good with this evidence too, right? What do you think?
Playful.
Playful.